11.3, An Introduction to Combinatorics. Combinatorics is the study of counting. Basically, we want to determine how many possibilities there are for given situations. We have certain types of combinatorics problems that we solve. The first is a permutation. In a permutation, order does matter. Think about a license plate. With license plates, it matters what order the letters and the numbers appear in. For example, if I had the license plate 515 ABC, that license plate is different than 515 CBA. So here, even though we have the same letters and numbers in each situation, the fact they're in a different order makes it a different license plate. Another kind of combinatorics problem that we have is a combination. For example, let's say we were adding toppings to ice cream. Whether we pick Oreos, we'll say chocolate chips, sprinkles, and strawberries, it doesn't matter what order we pick these toppings in. We could pick sprinkles, strawberries, chocolate chips, and it would still give us the same exact mixture of ice cream and toppings. So with combination, order does not matter. And finally, you can get a mixture of combination and permutation or something other. For example, figuring out the number of ways that the word abyss, the letters can be rearranged to form a different word. Not necessarily a real word, but something that's a little bit different. For example, we could have ABSYS or SYSBA. All of these are different rearrangements, but notice it doesn't matter what order the S's are. Everything else, the order matters, but not the S's, because the S is the same letter. And we'll look at more examples with rearranging the letters in a word. Let's start with permutation. In a permutation, order does matter. You can always use a placeholder method, or you can use an equation as long as no repetitions are allowed. So example 1 is our license plate example. It used to be the case that Arizona license plates had 6 characters. They had 3 numbers followed by 3 letters. These were only for standard license plate, not the vanity ones. So you can always get special ordered license plates that don't follow this. Let's figure out how many license plates are possible where we have 3 numbers followed by 3 letters. For here, I would use the placeholder method. I would realize that we want 6 characters. We want a number, 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 and then a letter, letter, letter. Going through these, I realized for a number, I can use all the digits 0 through 9, so those are 10 possible digits. Again, I could use 10 possible digits, 10 possible digits. For a letter, I can use all the letters A through Z, so that's 26. 26 possible letters, 26 possible letters, 26 possible letters. Now that I know that, if I were to focus on these first 2 numbers, there are 10 options for this first number. For each option for this first number, there are 10 more options for the second. So if I pick 0, I have 10 different ways to match that 0 with a second number. If I picked 1, I again have 10 different ways to match that 1 with the second number, and so on. So I realize that for the first 2 digits, I have 10 times 10 options. This pattern holds, so I have 10 times 10 times 10 times 26 times 26 different license plates.